I want to kind of wrap up here by summarizing how all this fits into a strategy that's going to make the company realize its promise. First, let's review what actually is going on in the market. Why would people need a product like this in our service? You heard about compliance. The airlines are highly regulated and everything's about compliance. So basically, to the extent that people can use this technology to demonstrate that they're complying with the rules, that's almost a default driver. In Europe, there's a program called Link 2000 Plus that's now a regulation, and it requires aircraft that intend to operate in the European airspace starting in 2011 to upgrade their technologies for automatic reporting of the aircraft position to air traffic control. So without that technology, basically they can't take advantage of. They can still fly, but under very restricted rules. Efficiencies, you've heard about efficiencies, but we basically have a strategy. It's called follow the money. If you look at operations and find out where people spend money, basically we can improve. We can take SOPs and ideas that operators have and essentially automate the process that they want to improve and improve their operational efficiency and save money. Communications, one thing I tell people as I've come to appreciate what AMS has developed is that our Canadianness and solving problems for people operating in the north of Canada has actually served us very well, because the whole reason people wanted to put a system on an aircraft in the first place 10 years ago was basically because when you fly north of here, there's no communications. So communications, the ability to communicate two ways is a significant driver of the market. The big payoff, I believe, is in the ability to improve dispatch. A full load of, depending on prices, but when WestJet launches the full, with all of us stuffed into every seat, it probably represents $20,000 or $30,000 of revenue. If that airplane can't go, they not only lose the revenue, but they have to spend money to reaccommodate us, sometimes overnights and so forth. So the ability to avoid surprises such that aircraft are always dispatchable when they're expected to be has a huge payoff. You don't need very many $20,000 or $30,000, $40,000 cancellations to pay for our system and service many times over. And as we all know, they do happen. Related to that is asset utilization. We have a imminent, we hope, business aviation customer that has a startlingly low availability of assets, as they have, and the military has the same issue. They have spare airplanes because they know that a significant percentage of them are going to be down, and a lot of them are down because of troubleshooting issues. They can't actually find out what's wrong with the aircraft. They can't take off. So by being able to troubleshoot the aircraft while it's flying and to be able to pinpoint in advance where the maintenance is needed, you can actually increase the availability of assets. Cost reductions, fuel, avoidance of unnecessary maintenance, avoidance of overpaying for services and crews. Ken mentioned APUs. We have an operator who I'm dealing with trying to get some rather big deal going, and they realize they're being basically taken advantage of by the people that supply ground services, because but we're monitoring the APU and they're being charged for ground power, and because we can tell them where the airplane is on the airport, they realize there actually is no ground power there. So it helps them audit. It's not only the airborne piece, but everything that contributes to cost of running an airline is fair game for what we do.